Okay guys, today we're cooking with one of the 5 mother sauces. I didn't even know what these were. The one we're using today is traditionally used in lasagna and other dishes like mac and cheese. It's called Bechamel, and I really cannot wait for you guys to try this. This lasagna was incredible. So let's check out and get going.
All right, guys, this is what you need to make this lasagna. All of this stuff you can get at Kroger. Nothing here is crazy. This is a little expensive, but you're going to use this cheese and like, trust me, this is an extremely high quality cheese. These oven ready lasagna sheets, extremely convenient. You're going to see what we're going to do with those. And other than that, we have some olive oil and salt. Time to start sweating our onions. Let's get some olive oil into a pan, and we're just going to put our onions in there and a little bit of salt. We have our sausage, our Italian sausage. Now, the Italians are not going to approve of this sausage. It is Italian seasoned sausage. And over here we have our ground beef. This is simply 80-20 ground beef. But we're going to blend these very, very well. We're going to really just get in there and work this really, really well. Okay, guys, this is important. You need a really nice sear on this meat. So we're going to put olive oil. We're going to push it in there. Be careful. I know I'm a psychopath. I'm just touching in there. I'm an experienced guy with this. Come on. Don't hurt yourselves. But we're just going to put the meat right into the bottom of the pan. We want to make sure that it's touching. It doesn't have to be super flat, but we want on one side of this to have a really great Maillard reaction. Look at that. That's what we want on there. We want that nice crust. All right. That's going to add a lot of flavor to our dish. And we're creating these little crumbles, and that charred bit is going to mix in with our uncharred bit and create this amazing flavor. Look at that crumble. Take our onions, go straight in. Can of sauce that's almost completely full. It goes straight in. We have our tube of tomato paste.
Okay, so if you're following the actual recipe, you need to let this sit for 3 hours at a very, very low heat, just like you see here. You could cook this down on a higher heat, stir it constantly because we need this sauce to thicken up.
Okay, here we are. This is after almost 3 full hours of simmering down with a lot of help. Shout out Ari for stirring. Now the part that I've never done either. I'm making a bechamel, which is one of the 5 mother sauces, and I've never actually made it before. So yeah, let's try this out together. Okay, for this, you need equal parts butter, flour, and we're gonna do some whole milk. We're gonna do 80 grams, we're using this one here, 80 grams of butter and 80 grams of flour, and then the milk. Bechamel time. We're gonna take our butter and just melt it down until it's all the way melted. We just need that butter to all get melted. We don't want our pan on super high. This is on really low. So we just want to get our butter melted. Well, I thought I hit the record button. All we did was take our butter, melt it down, and we added in our flour. Incorporate that very well. Make sure you mix it thoroughly. And we're wanting to cook this mixture down. This is what's going to create our beautiful, beautiful roux. Okay, so you'll know it's getting done because we're getting this golden texture here, and it's starting to separate a little bit into individuals, almost like it's drying out. 2 cups of whole milk, and this is what we're going to whisk this bad boy up. I have actually never made this before, so we're doing this together for the first time, and yeah, let's see how we go. So we're just going to take and give this a good whisk. As you can see from whisking it quite a bit, it's getting very thick. If you find yours is too thin still, just add more butter and more flour to your pan and toast it and put it into the roux. It'll thicken up nicely. Now, in white pepper, just a few splashes here. You don't need much. In with a bit of salt. Let's call this a tablespoon of each. And in with a touch of nutmeg. I know, sounds crazy, but you need a touch of nutmeg. Okay, so we've got our noodles. They have boiled. We put them immediately into cold water. Look at these beautiful sheets. In the cold water, it stops the cooking process, and then we just toss in a little bit of olive oil, and that's going to stop them from sticking together. So in the bowl, bit of olive oil, Stops them sticking. Yummy. All right, so we're going in now. The bottom layer is our bechamel. We just want to wipe all that around. I did spray this with non-stick spray just to make sure. Layer 1. Look at that. Go in. Bechamel on the bottom. Same thing. Let's just give it a little spread because we want it to be somewhat random. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now you're going to take this, your pecorino romano, and spread it in between each of the layers, and then add your next layer. In the oven, 425, 15-20 minutes. We just need that cheese nice and toasted. We want it all crisped up, and we want the lasagna nice and hot. And that's what we're looking for. We got that nice crust, crispy on top. Our cheese is melted. Oh my gosh. You guys, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. The texture on that is incredible. It's creamy, it's got the sauce, it's salty, it's got the garlic and the herb in there from the Ray Rays. You guys got to try this one. This one, I know it takes a little bit to cook it down, but trust me, try this.